Hello everybody, this is Llodg, and today I'm going to be talking about a very special game, and that is the first Xenoblade Chronicles. With the third game fast approaching, I mean so fast that it's now less than a week before it actually comes out, I thought it'd be a good time to talk about the first game. And I've wanted to do this video for a while, since originally I started uploading a lot of videos because I wanted somewhere where I could actually talk about my thoughts and love for certain games, and Xenoblade Chronicles is one of my favorite games of all time, so I think it's the best time to kind of talk about my love for this game. So I first heard about this game from Joe Conroy's LP of the game in early 2014, and I did watch a few episodes up until Fiora takes Shulk a sandwich, but you know, these long-running RPG LPs can be kind of hard to keep up with, so I eventually did stop watching it and didn't hear about the game until Shulk was put into Smash Brothers. And then I didn't hear about the game until Christmas 2015 when I got Xenoblade Chronicles on the new Nintendo 3DS. And I was actually really excited to play it, and I did play a little bit of it, but I didn't like the combat at all. For some reason I thought it'd be like a hack and slash type of game, and since I didn't play many RPGs at the time, I just didn't mesh with the combat at all, so by the time I got to Tephra Cave, I just ran past all the enemies, and it went kind of well until I got to these Sentinel bosses, and they absolutely destroyed me. Over and over again. And I'm pretty sure that's when I stopped playing, because I didn't like the combat as it was, and just kept dying. 2 years later, I finally restarted the playthrough and actually played the combat system correctly and fought enemies in the field, and when I got to the boss, I realized how easy it was just because I had gained a few levels fighting these basic enemies. So yeah, from then on, I actually had gone on to really enjoy the combat and chain together some cool moves and stuff. And I ended up putting about 65 hours into the game, and that was with not doing many side quests, and I really enjoyed it. The game looked really cool on the new 3DS, though of course it would be on a small screen, but honestly never really bothered me. The cutscenes still looked impressive, and some of these environments are just stunning, especially when it turns to night. The setting for this game is also so interesting, other than just the visual environment. The game takes place on this huge titan, the Bioness, that fought this other huge titan, the Mechoness, and then the smaller life forms on both of these creatures end up fighting each other, and it's just a cool setting for the story to take place that many other RPGs just don't have going for it. Also, the Mechon just have these really cool designs. And the mechanic of visions in this game, both her story and gameplay, are so well done, and such an interesting thing to add to this game that I really liked. And man, the voice acting for this game is really good. The voice actor for Shulk, Adam Howden, does such an amazing job voicing Shulk that I couldn't see anyone else even trying it. And the other actors in this game are great too. I'll even play some of the cutscenes just so I can hear their lines because of how much I like them. I love the characters in this game, especially in the main party. I know some people dislike some of them, but honestly, I love each and every one of them, and I totally play a full game with them just living their lives. I also really liked how the equipment in this game changes what the characters are actually wearing, and every other RPG that doesn't have something similar to this is clearly inferior. And talking about things I like to listen to, the music in this game is just amazing. Even before playing Xenoblade on that 2015 Christmas, I listened to some of the tracks from the game, most notably You Will Know Our Names and Mechanical Rhythm, among some others. And man, I wish Nintendo would officially release this game's soundtrack like they did for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because it's so good. From hearing music while running on Bioness' leg, to running away from a button with You Will Know Our Names playing in the background. If you aren't interested in the gameplay, I highly recommend you listen to this game's soundtrack. Even the newer versions of the Definitive Edition are really good. And since I brought up Definitive Edition, a while after I'd beat the game on the new 3DS, I'd wanted to maybe buy the original Wii version off the Wii U eShop. It would be pretty much the same as the version I had, only it would be on a bigger screen. I ended up not doing that, but I had the dream that I had bought it and played it, and in the dream the game looked amazing. I remember seeing Ryan on the beach, and his orange hair was like really orange, and then I didn't really think about this dream too much more until Definitive Edition got announced, and maybe it's just my mind replacing what I saw in the dream, but it looked pretty much exactly like what I saw in the dream. So did I create this game in my mind? Maybe. And talking about the Definitive Edition once again, I have actually put in 95 hours into this game, at least according to Nintendo Switch, so you know, I'm pretty heavily into this game. And part of that is also future connected, but I did a lot of the side quests in the Definitive Edition and the main story, so you know. Okay, and now I'm going to be talking about some of the spoilers for this game, so if you're looking to play this game for yourself, and I 100% recommend that you do play it, I recommend that you don't go past this point in the video. And I won't be spoiling too much, only the parts directly after Tephra Cave and the Sentinel boss fight, so nothing from after that next part. but if you just want to know basically nothing about this game, stop watching here. Okay, everyone got into this one here. I love the Mechon attack from Colony 9. Just the music, the fairly dramatic change of tone from the last chapter, seeing the robots fall from the sky to attack the military and civilians. The game has certain cutscenes that actually change times depending on what time it was in game, but this one should always be night to look the best. And I haven't even talked about the best part. You're fighting this face Mechon who also has a really cool design, and you can't even hurt them. Then Fiora comes in and tries to help, and
Everyone, get away right now!
Fiora!
Ah!
What did I just... Fiora! Get back!
I won't let you hurt any more people. We will save Colony 9!
Fiora! Get out of here! Run!
You want more? How?
Fiora! I'll kill you!
I mean, how can you just not love this scene and have it leave chills down your spine? Shulk's scream, the music, I even love the sounds of the Mechon moving. It's a part of me now. And from here on, it's a revenge story. Some RPGs can take so long to get where they're actually going and have a goal, but this one has such a strong start that I'm sure if I made it to this point on my first playthrough, I would have gone through it so much sooner. And from here, the story goes on to be one of my favorites of all time, but I won't even talk about all that in this video because I want you guys to play it so much. So yeah, that's a lot of what I really love about this game. And of course, that's not everything, since this video is fairly short. Maybe in the future I'll go further in depth about why I love Xenoblade Chronicles so much. But man, this game got me into RPGs, and gave me a way to experience many other games of the series, and I'm so excited to see how Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will play out, and how it will hold up against this game. Play the game if you haven't already, it's so good, and you won't be disappointed. So I hope you enjoyed the video, have a good day, and goodbye!